So lately, one thing with my work that I've really been trying to hone in on is just focus, right? So I've been really trying to hone in on maximizing the output from the time that I spend actually working on my business, right? Because I think a lot of the times I get caught in this trap where it feels like I'm doing a lot, but I'm not actually doing a lot. I'm spending time at the desk, but I'm not actually moving the needle. And so I want to fix that. And I think that with a lot of social media, just the way that our generation is, programmed and advertised to and everything, I think that it makes it harder for us to have focus just because everything's so fast. Click, 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 right? And so what I'm really trying to do is go about my life in a way that maximizes the focus so that the time I spend can be maximized on output. And one of the reasons for this is we all leave the 9 to 5 job so we don't have to be stuck chained to a desk for somebody else, right? But we do that to get freedom, but then to get freedom, you have to spend hours at the desk every day in order to earn that freedom. And so what I'm trying to do is figure out how I can maximize my time, right? So I would much rather spend 5 solid hours a day where I'm just deep in work versus 10 hours a day where it's half in, half out, not really, moving the needle because I'm not focused the whole time. And so right now my goal is to eliminate those 10-hour days where possible and really hone in on the focus. So in this video, what I'm gonna do is tell y'all about how I'm going about that and what I have found to work so that hopefully y'all are able to help y'all's focus as well. All right, so the first thing that I've really been honing in on, and I apologize for this being a couple days later. As you can tell, my voice is a little raspy. I've had a cold and also just been super busy with some client work. So getting it out to y'all a couple days later. The first thing that I've really been trying to hone in on to improve my focus is just the aspect of silence. When I work, I like to listen to Brain FM. It's supposed to be scientifically backed to help you focus. But what I've been doing is intentionally setting periods of silence outside of my work. What this looks like practically is when I am eating, I don't listen to any music. I don't listen to any shows, podcasts, nothing. When I am just, driving, I try and just allow myself to be alone with my thoughts. And what this has really allowed for is just a clarity in my thinking. A lot of times we're so caught up in always having noise, always having something being input, that it inhibits our ability to output clear thoughts and be able to eloquently understand what's going on in our brains and be able to communicate that to others, but also to ourselves. And so by implementing these periods of silence throughout my day, it's really helped me with focusing. And I think another reason for that is just normally when we're at lunch and we're scrolling Instagram reels or whatever, that is dopamine. By doing that, it hits a lot of dopamine coming into your brain because it's constant refreshing, constant color, things like that, versus sitting in silence. It makes the work be the dopamine. So when I'm at my computer, that is the dopamine that I'm getting, right? And that really helps to just excel my productivity and my focus as a whole. So the second thing that I've really been doing to hone in on my focus, and I'm curious to hear y'all's feedback if this is the same for y'all, but normally I have a clock going up to where I want to hit 3 hours of work. But lately what I've been doing is shorter burst where I am doing 45 minutes of work. So I'll just have a timer set for 45 minutes. I'll work for those 45, take a break for 5 minutes. Once again, silence, no phone, no screen. And I just sit there. I take a board break is what I've been calling them. And so this is, once again, has really enhanced my focus. I think it has something to do with the fact that when you can see the goal coming, and there's a goal at the end, obviously with this being the timer hitting 0, that it makes time fly a lot faster. And it also just puts your brain in this procedure, this operating mode of, hey, I have this much time and I need to get it done because I have a deadline. Yeah, that's just something that I've been really experimenting with. I had heard others in the past say that you should be counting up so that you're not putting this internal pressure, but I think just the way that my brain works, that's been working a lot better for me. Yeah, kind of a shorter video, and I'm curious also your thoughts on this style where it's more just, I have a topic and I have some thoughts and I just put it out rather than waiting and putting it out all in one large video. I think that it could, help with the viewing experience so you're not having to see everything that goes in through a week, and you can just kind of hit on the topics that you want to see. So, and also it'll help me personally upload more frequently. So yeah, just let me know your thoughts on that in the comments when you watch this. So yeah, guys, that's really how I've been honing in on my focus. It's just incorporating these intentional times of silence, without phones, without screens, without just inputs, so that I can focus on what's going on internally and work on the outputs. The second thing, is just having timers going down rather than up, so that I can visually see this is how much time I have and I need to get stuff done in this time. And it puts a little bit of internal pressure on me and makes me work just a little bit more efficiently. So yeah, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this little bit different style of video. As always, leave your thoughts down below, and never stop your relentless pursuit of continuous improvement. And I look forward to us talking again soon. Peace.